Hello, I'm Neve Owens. Welcome to the Isuzu UTE A-League Highlights Show. Perth Glory return to their newly renovated home, HBF Park, for the first time this season for a big Friday night game on the West Coast. Coming to town is the high-flying Western Sydney Wanderers. Teo Pellizzeri and Phil Moss are calling the action.
They are running out of points to play with.
That's right, 24 points up for grabs, including tonight. If they don't get 3 of them tonight, I just think it's going to be a bridge too far.
It's a red. It is a red. And that has shocked the fans.
Well, I honestly can't say I'm surprised. That's a really ugly challenge from Jordan Elsey.
Beadling slows things down to his fellow defender, Masella. Switched back out, Traore. Underneath he goes, Nieuwenhof. Now Borrello, Wanderers working it well. And it's a great save from Cook to deny Schneiderlin. Oh, it would have been a sweet goal from Western Sydney had that hit the back of the net.
It was a sweet strike, I should say, from Schneiderlin, wasn't it?
So Wanderers will try through the middle. Nikovic's pass, a defence splitter. And Borrello is denied. And the reigning player of the month for February is foiled by Cameron Cook. 5 minutes of the second half expired. Low-driven shot. Borrello on the left. Oh, it's off the woodwork. Flush off the post. Goalkeeper out of the equation. And Borrello the width of the post away. Looking for a gap with Macca on the end of Leuni's pass. On the tight angle. Just a parry. It's there to be one in the box. Borrello turned off the line by Beavers. Keeper was beaten. Beavers wasn't. Now Leuni jags in onto that preferred left foot. Now the shot into traffic from Nieuwenhof. Pinball. Out to Borrello. Scooping over to the top now. Turned inside. And oh, it's missed. Extraordinary. And Miloš Nikovic still cannot get that first goal for Western Sydney Wanderers. And I'm not sure how. And Macca. Can he find a gap? Nikovic touches it in. Nieuwenhof off the post again. And that right-hand post has been one of Perth's best in this second half.
Outstanding strike. They must be wondering what they've got to do to score a goal here, Western Sydney Wanderers. Can't accuse this game of being a boring 0-0 draw. It has had absolutely everything.
And now it's got Williams catching, Macella in possession. The crowd are howling for Rouge. And they get it. It's 10 men each for the final thrusts of this game. And Glory want more. David Williams to Ryan Williams. Wanderers scramble back. The crowd rises under Ryan Williams as he lifts in the cross, and it's a great defensive header. Macca! The homecoming that Glory dreamed of is upon us!
Well, you can't write the script that football keeps throwing at us. What a miraculous victory this will be for Perth Glory.
Roundabout tonight. Next time Perth play at home, you'd almost expect twice the number of fans. Nights like tonight is what the Isuzu UTE A-League men's are all about. Home, sweet home for Perth Glory. Glory at home, get the word out, because the final score was Perth Glory 1, Western Sydney Wanderers 0.
The Central Coast Mariners took their game to the picturesque country New South Wales town of Mudgee on Saturday. They need to bring a halt to their winless streak if they want to secure a top 2 finish. Hoping to ruin their party is MacArthur FC, and a win here would keep them in touch with the top 6. Your commentators are Robbie Thompson and Grace Gill.
Thea Harris looks to get it back again. He's done this brilliantly. And the shot, the first of the match in the 6th minute, is claimed by Philip Curto. Here is Miller. Taking on McGarry, back to Arzani, driven in hard towards De Silva. And against his former club, MacArthur have the lead 11 minutes in. McGarry's ball in. Now Harrison Steele with Julio, who shoots through the legs. And Curto had to be alert there.
Yeah, Central Coast are just starting to press a little better here. Lovely one-touch football, and Julio did have Thea Harris as an option to his right.
And held his spot as it was Nisbet who dropped to the bench. Here's Ballard, the other of that triumvirate in the middle of the park. And now McGarry invited forward and into the area. McGarry shoots brilliantly. And it's in off the crossbar. The Mariners are level. And that was some finish.
Oh, that is a vicious strike there from James McGarry.
Romero for Bacchus. Arzani, the bench telling him to charge forward. Arzani still, past Ballard. Still Arzani, dinking it through for Holman. Rounds the keeper. And with the goal at his mercy, just can't roll the ball into an empty net. Rue for Theoharis. Into the area, Theoharis still on that left foot. What a save! Philip Curto is keeping his side in the contest at the moment. That was a brilliant fingertip stop. On that day when Aspro Potamides got his first ever A-League goal, as well as Ballard into the area. It's brilliantly done. The touchback for Cummings. And inside 2 minutes of the restart, the Mariners are in front. Arzani just comes out on top. Holman, though, doesn't. And Theoharis away quickly, releasing Tullio. Marco Tullio hits it and scores! Clinical finish from the Brazilian, rifling the ball into the bottom left-hand corner. And the Mariners have blitzed MacArthur at the start of this second half. Cummings, the cut back for Ballard. Saved by Curto, and the referee says penalty. In Philip Curto. And Cummings makes no mistake, confidently stroking the ball into the top right-hand corner. Silveira dispossessed by Skotadis. Overlapping run from Miller, it's well worked. Oh, and Romero just couldn't get on the end of it. And then Bacchus, there's no first MacArthur goal for him. Straight up the other end, he looks back post towards Zoricic. His first touch is a wonderful one for Cummings. A wonderful cushioned pass from Zach Zoricic for a first touch in A-League football, almost setting up Jason Cummings. But there's time for no more. The Mariners get back to winning ways after 3 matches without victory, led by a double from Socceroo. Jason Cummings in the second half. It's finished in Mudgee. Central Coast Mariners 4, MacArthur 1.
Unbeaten in 8, Adelaide United travel to McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle on Saturday night. Victory will see them retake that all-important second spot on the ladder. Simon Hill and Andy Harper are calling the Jets' clash with Adelaide.
In the air by Jenkinson. Good touch by Dorigo, who sets Goodwin on his way. As Kitto outside him, he uses the decoy, 2 drawn to Ryan Kitto. Here's Goodwin again! Oh, brilliant! That trusty left peg of Craig Goodwin scores against the club, which really gave him his first big opportunity in the A-League. It's a peach from the Reds' top scorer, 9 for the season, and Adelaide lead. 12th time this season they've taken a lead in a game, and they are yet to lose after they've hit the front for the first time. 6 wins and 5 draws, and here they come again. Kitto playing in Goodwin, the cutback, Zach Clough couldn't miss! 2 goals in 60 seconds for Adelaide United. It's catastrophe for the Jets. But Adelaide are in dreamland.
Jenkinson came strongly for the ball to win round about halfway. Here's a go.
Trent Mahaja hitting the byline. Cross just too high for Mikkel Tata. Chance here though. 2-1. A hit as sweet as you like by the Jets' longest serving player, Jason Hoffman. Game on. O'Neill to play in. Hoffman at the back post. It'll drop here for Manabu Saito, who puts it dangerously across the face. Oh, and Jason Hoffman was in the right position again, and this time has grazed the crossbar. And not in the end as Dorigo nipped in, and Adelaide are back on the front foot. What a ball by Wall, and Jovanovic! And that is the quality of Adelaide United in those transitional moments. And Luka Jovanovic has a goal on starting debut, and Adelaide's 2-goal cushion is restored.
Well, what a moment for young Jovanovic and the pattern of the game.
Floated forward nicely by O'Neill, and Bahar just kept it alive, and they've got their second goal, the Jets. Angus Thurgate reduces the deficit to 1 for the second time in the match. What a first half we've had here in the Hunter, and those Jets fans are smiling once again.
But they just keep hanging on. Adelaide haven't quite come out of the dressing sheds yet. At least they've been made to look like that by the Jets.
Manabu Saito's an awkward ball. And Mikkel Tadze threw himself at the ball. Bahadur at the near post, and neither could make contact. Exciting stuff, and it was right in that corridor of uncertainty for Manabu Saito.
Really just needed a touch. Threaded the ball in. Nicely did Saito.
Kitto looking for options. Had to go long. Ingham nipped in, but then gave the ball away to Rigo. It's 4 against 3 here for the Reds. Nestor Irakunda brings the thunder once again. There go the flips. Wow, he's some talent. Goals in 3 consecutive games now. And the only question left is, are you watching Graham Arnold? Ahead of that Socceroos announcement. He thumped that into the roof of the net. And then given away carelessly by Altai. Irankunda linking up with Dazelle. Irankunda is strong and quick and powerful. Jenkinson across to meet him. Oh, and it's off the base of the post. Really, he had no right to hit the target from there. And Daniel Elder says that will do. Victory for Adelaide United. And Nestori Irankunda, once again, one of the headline writers with that powerful second half strike. The home side well beaten by 4-2.
Join us after the break as we wrap up the rest of the action from round 20. Welcome back to the Isuzu UTE A-League highlights show. The iconic Eden Park is home to Wellington Phoenix this weekend as Sydney FC make the trip across the ditch. The Knicks are on a 3-game winning streak as they hope to secure finals football this season. Jason Pine and Paul Eiffel are calling the action.
Sydney FC pass it out well. Retray ball looking for Lolly. He cuts in and it's Robert Mack against the post. Thunderous strike from the Slovak Robert Mack, cannoning back off the post. Really good effort. He'll try now, Elliott. Sasa central. Out to Moragas. The crowd find their voice. Zavada! Oscar's got them pole dancing again. 12 goals for Oscar Zavada. Baby on the way. He sets Wellington on the way. Bratton. Lolly with a shot beaten away by Sale. Middle. Wellington have committed a number of players forward. Sars towards the near post and off the line. They're headed from Ball. Off the line by Caceres. Back out to Sars. Delivers again, and this header is over from Zavada. But David Ball to the near post and just about caught Sydney napping. Sars. Ball. And Jan Sars again. Is he going to make room for the shot? He has! Tipped wide by Redmayne. We've seen Sars score from similar positions. Brian Grant's gone down in the penalty area. Gets up, he's okay. Kucharski, the new man who's just arrived. Shot on the turn, beaten away by Sale. That was Caceres, I think. Still there for Retray. just wide from Bolo Retray. Goodness me.
Chance sort of really popped up from nowhere there. It's a fantastic save from Sale.
Sydney continue to press. Laws is into the action to add some stability at the back. Lolly that time getting the ball out from under his feet. Here's Grant again. Once again the delivery's good. Good header on the far side there by Callan Elliott. Still there for Sydney. Shot up and over by Jaden Kucharski. Looking for his first A-League men's goal. The Garden of Eden is a happy hunting ground again for Wellington Phoenix. In Ufuk Tale's 100th match in charge, the Phoenix chalk up the 150th win in their history, and one of the most important. His header earns Wellington a precious 3 points. The Phoenix won, Sydney FC 0.
Top of the table, Melbourne City will look to bounce straight back from a rare defeat last week when they host Brisbane Roar at Amy Park on Sunday Arvo. Your commentators are Robbie Thompson and Grace Gill.
Oh, misunderstanding, and O'Neill pouncing on the loose ball, on the charge, what a finish! Well, a misunderstanding in midfield for Brisbane Roar, and Aidan O'Neill was merciless, picking it up, charging forward. Box to box, hard tackler, good passer, good vision, and now goal scorer. As Naboo decides to try one from distance as well, and that fizzes over the crossbar. Berisha it is, it's up over the wall, and it's off the crossbar. Fabulous free kick, and oh so close to his second goal of the season. As McLaren might yet get the chance. Oh, he's gone down, and the referee says penalty. The foul has the chance to take his tally to 19 for the campaign. Saved, and the follow-up denied a second time, Naboo. And now the break might be on. Tilio on the charge, Geordie Boss. Oh, lovely quick feed again to the edge of the area. Berisha hits it and skies it over the bar when he really should have done better.
Well, that had a little bit more ferocity about it, a bit more fever. It was a great run yet again by Geordie Boss.
For O'Shea, now Lofthouse taking on Talbot. Lofthouse goes down, and the referee says penalty. And how about that? A lesson in staying in a contest. This for Brisbane Roar, and they score and chalk this one up to determination and commitment. Berisha with the corner, the header, and it's in, and it's Aidan O'Neill. Well, a man of few goals. Today he has a brace, and Melbourne City have taken a huge step towards getting back to winning ways. Smith wide, cross comes in, Smith again, and then volleyed back in by Mile Usnic. Reflex stop from Glover. Brisbane. The referee says that's enough. And Melbourne City did it the hard way, but they get back to winning ways. Aidan O'Neill the hero, as it's 150 A-League victories for the City Blue. It's finished here in Melbourne. City 2, Roar 1.
With a public holiday in Victoria on Monday, Amy Park plays host to a double header of A-League's action. In the Isuzu UTE fixture, Melbourne Victory take on Western United as the defending champs continue their late season push for a place in the finals. Simon Hill and Daniel McBreen are calling the game.
Here's Prijovic, who's gone away from Cadete. And crosses in towards Noah Botic, who's in such good nick at the moment. Couldn't keep the header down. Breaks here for Botic. Dumbia. Flicks it out towards Garuccio, who has time. And it's not a bad delivery. And another header that Noah Botic might think he might have done a bit better with. Western have the better of the historical head-to-head, 6 wins, 2 draws from the 12 meetings, victory winning on 4 occasions. That's good by Fornaroli. Now Valupale finally in behind, away from Garuccio. And he went himself near post and forced a good save. Western get away with that one. Oh, full-blooded challenge between Guerriat and Garuccio. Garuccio's determination might set up a chance here for Western. Connor Payne hits the byline. Easy as you like at the back stick for Noah Botic. 5 goals in 5 games.
And when the defenders were brought out to Connor Payne, they forgot about the attackers in the middle. Noah Botic says, thank you very much. That's 5 in 4, and I'm loving life at the moment.
Wales wrestle for the ball with Cadete, who wins it. Fornaroli gets clear of Imai. Or rather, Romero, I should say. Cadete in position. And the ball went behind Economides. Here's Fornaroli and Dumbia. Well, I think Fornaroli saw him coming there and he played for it, but it's certainly a foul.
Yeah, he sucked him right in, didn't he?
Not getting too many chances. He strikes a free kick brilliantly. And victory at All Square. 4 goals in 6 games now for Bruno Fornaroli. And with victory season on the line, probably their highest profile player has delivered. It's a lovely ball by Kilkenny to pick out Connor Payne. And Prijovic steers it into the bottom corner. What a sensational finish by the Serbian, and Western United lead for the 2nd time in the game. This might be their last chance. Long forward. Imai wins a towering header, and that is full time at Amy Park. High fives all round for Western United. 3 wins on the spin for Johnny Alois's team as they move up to the fringes of the finals race. Melbourne victory 1, Western United 2 had finished.
Before we go, let's have a quick look at the league table. Adelaide are clear in 2nd spot. The Mariners, Wanderers and Wellington are all locked up on 31 points, and the battle for a spot in the 6 remains tight with 6 rounds left to play. That's it from round 20. We'll see you next week for more Isuzu UTE A-League action.